Very good afternoon and welcome on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network to West Texas A&M Buffalo Soccer today as we come to you from the pitch in Canyon on the campus of West Texas A&M University. And today it will be the Buffaloes coming into this with a 3-2-7 mark, taking on Dallas Baptist 4-4-4 on the season. And so this one, indeed, an important conference matchup as we take a look at how the conference standings are at the moment. St. Mary's leads the league 3-0-1. Of course, that tie came earlier this week with West Texas A&M on the 12th as the Buffaloes traveled down to number 10 St. Mary's, and they tied 0-0 in that match. And then, of course, Dallas Baptist is next with a 3-1 conference mark overall, 4-4 overall, I should say. Then Oklahoma Christian 2-1-1, Lubbock Christians 2-1-1, and then the Buffaloes at 1-0-3. And the tie has been something that the Buffaloes have really tried. Obviously, it's kind of a hit and miss on that. It continues to improve their record, but they'd love to get a win here at home. They have yet to get a home win in this 2022 campaign, and so today going against Dallas Baptist is an opportunity to pick up a home victory. This series against Dallas Baptist, the Buffs are 14-0-0 against the Patriots. They defeated DBU 3-2 in double overtime last season. WT has defeated the Patriots in regulation all but 2 times. And so when you look at the Patriots entering today's contest, they come in after defeating UT Permian Basin in Dallas. The Patriots scored in the 14th minute on a penalty kick, carrying the 1-0 lead into halftime. DBU extended its lead to 3 after goals in the 53rd and 67th minutes. UTPB closed the gap in the 69th but couldn't overcome the deficit. Peter Volker leads the Patriots with 8 goals, followed by Ethan Unger's 4. In goal today, Alexander Nepper holds 18 goals allowed and 47 saves on 128 shots faced. So in other words, a goal against average of 1.51 for Nepper in this contest. For the Buffaloes, last time they were out, they traveled to St. Mary's, played a scoreless draw in San Antonio. St. Mary's controlled the pace for most of the game as they outshot WT 16-5, and that included 6 shots on goal. That's 6-3 advantage there. Asif Cristall made 6 saves to keep a potent Rattlers offense off the board. Kenny Brown led the Buffs in shots with 3 coming in that contest. And really what's nice for the Buffaloes is a couple of mentions and players of the week following the Buffs 1-0-1 week last week. Cristall and John Saldana picked up Lone Star Conference Players of the Week honors on Tuesday. Cristall, freshman, picks up Goalkeeper of the Week for the first time in his career. Saldana earns Offensive Player of the Week for the 5th time in his career. What we want to do, take a timeout. We'll do so. Come back and look at our starting lineups for today as the 4-4-4 Dallas Baptist Patriots make their way up here to Canyon to take on the 3-2-7 WT Buffaloes here at the pitch in Canyon. We'll take a timeout. Be back after this on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Buffs!
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Well, welcome back to the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University as the Buffaloes get set to host the Patriots here in men's soccer today. As the Patriots make their way back out, the Buffaloes are ready for this one as well. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for Dallas Baptist. In goal today will be Alexander Nepper. He's a 6'1" graduate student from Tulsa, Oklahoma, formerly from Oral Roberts University. Peyton Franklin will be on the back line. He'll be joined by Giovanna Enriquez and Jonathan Leach, a senior from McKinney. Enriquez is from Longview, Texas. Up front will be Mason Wallach, Peyton Volker. Also today, Ethan Unger and Leo Larson, along with Gavin Rosales and Jonathan Marquez. Also on the back line today, Andrew Hollenbach, and that's the starters for the 4-4-4 Dallas Baptist Patriots. For the Buffaloes, their starters for today look to be this way. It'll be Asa Cristal in goal, again, the goalkeeper of the week for the Lone Star Conference, so he'll be in goal today. Tanner Clements will be along the back line, the senior from Mansfield, Texas. He'll be joined by Brian Martinez, the junior from Houston. Also, Arturo Barrera will be on the back line, the senior from Duncanville. Kenny Brown will be up front, again, trying to pace the offense. He is a midfielder from Liverpool, England, a senior. John Saldana, senior from Fort Worth. Dennis Herrera, a forward from senior from Honduras. And then Payne McKeever from Round Rock, Texas, also a senior. Otam Weiss will be in the back as well, 5'9" sophomore from Bayada, Israel. And Vincencio Calderon, 5'4" freshman from El Paso, and that's the starters, along with Steven Hernandez. I should say that's the starters for the Buffaloes in this one today. And so we will get set for the kickoff. Again, the Buffs come in with a 3-2-7 record on the season. And as, again, we take a look at the Lone Star Conference, DBU is in second place in the conference with a 3-1 overall conference record. The Buffs are in fifth with a 1-0-3 conference record. And, again, for WT, trying to get a home win today, and hopefully that will be the case as they have battled to ties all season long. St. Mary's on the 25th was a 1-1 tie. Midwestern State, that was a tie in a non-conference matchup. That was a 1-1 match as well. Lubbock Christian was a 1-1 on October 1st. And last week, Texas A&M International, we tied with an 0-0 win in that one as well. Right now, our national anthem here at the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University.
Number 22, Griffin Cates on the quarterback keeper. For Patriots, first down. Fighting the stop, number 3, 50. Here's and number 12, Simon Seffer.
Not a bad crowd on hand for this one. A pleasant afternoon. 76 degrees is our game time temp. And winds will be light out of the southwest at about 7 miles per hour. So, again, not a bad fall afternoon here on the campus of West Texas A&M University. And so the Buffs will be in their home white uniforms with maroon numerals. They will be going from right to left, while Dallas Baptist will be in their road blue uniforms, red socks and red numerals as they get set for this one today. And so both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we get set for this one today. So the Buffs have made their way out. So, too, has the Patriots from Dallas Baptist. And, again, the Buffs hold the edge in this series. But, again, this year, a different year. Dallas Baptist has been playing well of late. They come in 4-4-4 on the season. And, again, so it'll be interesting to see how this one kind of leads out. we'll keep you abreast of what's going on time-wise and everything else for the fans that are here. The scoreboard is not cooperating today, so we'll control that here, or they will control that here in the booth. We'll just pass that on to you as we go in this one today. So the Buffs are set to put this one in play. Again, not a bad crowd on hand for a pleasant afternoon, light winds. Dallas Baptist will be going from left to right. Buffalo's going from right to left. So the officials are getting set on both sides of the field. Referee says he is about ready. And so Buffs control it as we are underway. Over to the right side, now into the middle. Herrera controls it. Kicks it back to McKeever. Up on the right side, trying to get it to Saldana. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Patriots. So it'll be a throw-in for the Buffaloes. They throw it into the back line. Over on the near side, and that'll be Barrera. Arturo goes back to the middle to Brian Martinez. Dance it over to the near side. Trying to get it up ahead. Chris Palomino, and then also up there for the Buffaloes was Rotom Weiss. But that one was knocked out of bounds. So this will be a corner kick for the Buffaloes. So John Saldana, Giancarlo for his family, but John to everybody else will kick it in from the left corner. He gets set to put this one in play. Lobs it toward the goal. There's a header for the Buffaloes. Knocked away. Another header. Dallas Baptist comes away, knocking that one out. And then it goes out of bounds, and so they're going to say goal kick for DBU. Patriots goalie will put this in play, and that is Alexander Nepper from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So across the midline, Buffalo's headed back the other way. Scramble for the loose ball. Buff's trying to come away with it. Nice steal by Herrera, but then taking it back. Nope, still alive for the Buffaloes. Saldana has it in the middle, crosses over, takes it in the middle, has it kicked away, and that's going to be knocked out by DBU. And that's out of bounds, and they're going to say a throw-in for DBU in front of the WT bench. So getting set to throw this one in, Jonathan Leach, 5'9", 6'2" senior from McKinney. Lobs it up to the right side, taken away by the Buffaloes. Scramble for it at the midline. Herrera comes away with it. And that's kicked out of bounds off of DBU, so that'll be McKeever. Payne will get set to throw this one in, throws it to the back line. Barrera controls it. Over to Martinez. To Clements, now back to the goalkeeper. And knocking that out, it's Chris Stahl across the midline. Scramble for it. Dallas Baptist puts a header across the midline. They control it on the left side. Feed it up ahead on the left side. Scramble for the loose ball toward the middle. Goalkeeper comes away with it, so a nice stop by Chris Stahl. Taken up to the midline by the Buffaloes. To get it up ahead. Herrera has it taken up. That's going to be kicked way out of bounds by the Buffaloes on the far side of the field. And so that'll be a throw-in for DBU. So we're waiting for a Dallas Baptist player that's down. We'd like to thank Amarillo National Bank for their support of WT Athletics. Amarillo National Bank, locally owned, family strong, and here to stay. Slowly making his way up, back to the upright position, Peyton Volker, the sophomore from Timoth, Colorado. DBU brings it over to the middle part of the field. Whistle, free kick for DBU. So they put it in play along the midline. Enriquez will bring it across to the right side. Trying to feed it up, has a man up ahead, try to control it, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Nice defense that time by Arturo Barrera, who comes up and just takes that away from an open shot for DBU. Nice job by Barrera. Be a corner kick for Dallas Baptist. DBU under the direction of Jess Jobe. So the corner kick, got two players over there. So this one's lobbed toward the goal and bounces over past the goal, over to the far side of the field. DBU will control it. Not what they wanted. They'll try to circle back toward the middle. That one's kicked up in the air. Controlled by the Patriots. There's an angle toward the goal, and that one just missed. They had the right angle. And Peyton Volker had an opportunity, but he just kicked wide of the goal. So WT controls it with a goal kick. Cristal will put it in play. Cristal lobs that up ahead. It's headed back by DBU. They will kick it way up ahead. Trying to race it down for WT. That one goes out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for DBU. So getting set to throw this one in will be Jonathan Leach. Richard Sr. from McKinney lobs it over his first target, and that's kicked out of there by Barrera. Kieber sends it up ahead, over on the right side. They get it up to Weiss. Weiss trying to streak ahead, can't catch up to it, and then that's going to be kicked out of bounds by DBU. Chris Palomino will throw it in. Gets it back on the right side to Herrera. Or check it to Weiss. They descend on the ball. Coming away with Saldana as he's pushed back. DBU controls it, sends it up ahead. Buffaloes have it. Kick it out on the near side to Barrera. He'll feed it up ahead. Dribbling in the middle for the Buffaloes, Calderon. Back to Martinez. Trying to get it up on the right side, but McKeever will control it. That's headed up by Weiss toward the goalie, and coming away with it is Nepper. So Nepper will control it and now reset everything for DBU. I'd like to recognize Dan Schumann. Edward Jones is the proud partner of WT Athletics. Thank you for your continued support of Buffs and Lady Buffs. Nepper crosses the midline. That's headed up by the Buffaloes. Scramble for the loose ball. Goes out of bounds, and so they're saying DBU will have the throw in.
Patriots 42. Freeway Bloodhound 0.
So getting set to throw it in. Lob up ahead. Buffs control it on the throw in. Get it out to the near side. Herrera. He'll have it. He'll dribble up. Pass over on the right side. Brown. Try to lob it up ahead. Does so. Has Weiss. Weiss controls it. Tried to attack toward the middle, trying to control, but just couldn't dribble the way he wanted to on that play. So that'll be a goal throw in, goal kick for the Patriots. Nepper gets set to put this one in play.
Thank you for making a commitment to these kids. Finally,
so Nepper waits, now gets the offense set up, sends it up the field, but that is going to be controlled by the Buffs. Kenny Brown over on the near side. With it for the Buffaloes, Palomino. Sends it to the middle to Herrera, back over to Calderon, over to Kenny Brown, back to the near side to Herrera. Herrera attacks, comes over on the right side to Palomino. Chris takes it toward the middle, tries to send it back to McKeever. Payne has it, now we'll roll it back to the back line. Right, Martinez over on the right side to Clements. Back to Martinez. Buffs trying to stretch him out just a little bit. Feed it to the middle. Here's a pass to Palomino on the near side. Tries to go across the way, try to get it up to Brown, trying to lead him on the right side, but that was just too far out, so it'll be a goal kick for Dallas Baptist. Patriots get set to put this one in play. Canyon Chamber of Commerce is a proud partner of WT Athletics. The Canyon Chamber works with local businesses to provide economic growth for the city of Canyon. Thank you for your continued support of WT Athletics. And Journey Coffee in Canyon is a proud supporter of WT Athletics. Stop in or drive through for your favorite hot or iced drink. Thank you for the continued support of our athletics. Right now, though, with game time temp at about close to 78 degrees as it continues to warm up. Might want that drink to be iced today. DBU will get a free kick. So over on the far side, getting set to put this one in play. DBU tries to send it toward the goal. It's going to be headed up. Scramble for the loose ball. Controlling it on the right side is DBU. Back over toward the goal, but they just missed an opportunity in the middle, and that's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in for the Buffaloes. So in it comes. Kenny Brown way back in the back end. He'll bring it across over on the near side. Arturo Barrera will go back to the middle. Ryan Martinez will kick it up ahead to Brown. Brown controls it, tries to lob it up ahead to John Saldana. Does. Has Saldana on the left side. Saldana dribbles, trying to get away from the defender. Goes over, now lobs it back to the goal, and that's going to be headed out by DBU. Buffs continue to control it. There's a shot that's going to be blocked away from Calderon. Now the loose ball scramble. DBU comes away with it. Patriots attacking along the far sideline. Trying to get it toward the middle. Buffs take that one away. Ryan Martinez, and there's a late whistle. Got a player I think they're going to have to sub for, and I think because something on his uniform. So coming out is Leo Larson. Larson, freshman from Edina, Minnesota. So he has to go out for a minute. I guess he hit the turf, because that's what it is. And so stoppage in play. So he comes to the sideline before he can come back in. Butch Lawford didn't like whatever the call was because it stopped the momentum for the WT Buffaloes. So he's got his hands in the air. Wanting to know it's a free kick for the Buffaloes. So they put it in play. Lobbed up the head. Actually, both coaches are asking what was the call because the official wasn't very clear. Nevertheless, it'll be a throw-in for DBU as they will get it on the far sideline. We've played 13 and a half minutes so far. Buffs headed out. Herrera controls it. Back over to Kenny Brown. Brown lobs it toward the middle to Saldana. John looks over on the right side, has Chris Palomino. Chris lobs it toward the goal, but he can't get that one in. Nice stop by the goalie. And has Alexander Nepper, who did a nice job stopping that one. It'll be a corner kick for the Buffaloes, but man, nice opportunity for Chris Palomino, the sophomore from Houston, trying to work the corner there. Nice feed from Brown to Saldana over two, and there's a header that's knocked away, and DBU kicks it out, and that's going to go out of bounds, and so there'll be a throw-in for the Buffaloes. So Palomino will get it back in the back line to Tanner Clements. Back to Palomino. He'll work it toward the middle. Goes over to McKeever. Payne goes back. Martinez over on the right side now to Barrera. Back to Clements. Clements takes it ahead. Dribbles to Palomino. Now feeds it up ahead to Clements. Clements attacking on the left side. As a shot toward the square. Oh, almost had it kicked in. Trying to get it to Weiss. Buffs control it still. Back to the middle. Here's a shot from Calderon. It's blocked. Here's another shot over the top of the goal. Nice effort offensively by the Buffaloes. Good aggressive play by WT. They obviously see something that they feel they can exploit on the DBU defense. So trying to do so there. So putting it in play will be Nepper for the Patriots. Again, a gorgeous afternoon. Still have plenty of time to come out and join us here at the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University. Headed up by the Buffaloes, across midline. Now Dallas controls it. DBU along the far sideline. Kenny Brown comes up to make the theft. They still control it. Now we'll bring it across on the near side to Leach. Leach lobs it up ahead. Scramble for it, and there's a couple players going down. And we got a yellow card. It looks like it's going to be called on the Buffs Palomino, or no, check it. That's going to be called on Barrera. Both players were juggling for position there. So no card instead. Stoppage of play by the official. Having a group conference. So they're going to give a free kick. That's a foul. They're going to give a free kick for DBU. The Buffs move their wall back. And so a great opportunity for Dallas Baptist. Saldana trying to line up the wall. So the official getting ready to put this in play. For DBU, Ethan Unger will put this one up toward the goal, and that's going to be blocked by the Buffaloes back. Unger chases it, now has to go back to the back line defensively. There's a shot toward the goal. Buffaloes are able to control it, and Asav Crystal will put this one in play. As he waits now, allows the WT offense to get set up. Played over 17 minutes in this first half in this scoreless match between Dallas Baptist and the Buffaloes of West Texas A&M University. Bryce Sheets happy to be coming your way on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. That's going to be a throw-in for the Buffs as they get it, and we'll toss it in. Brown controls it. Has it almost taken away, or McKeever. Payne trying to dribble, kicks it back. Over to Martinez. Back to Crystal. He'll come to the near side to Barrera. Arturo will dribble up with his left foot. Sends it to the middle, but that's taken away by DBU. Scramble. Payne McKeever comes away with it. Into the middle. Attacking is the Buffaloes, but that's going to be knocked away by Peyton Franklin. Back to the midline. Kenny Brown back toward the middle. It's up to Saldana. Saldana ahead of the press. Goes over to the right side. Now circles back, and just wide to the left of the goal. Nice circle move by Saldana. John Just trying to get the defender on his hip so he could turn it and shoot it toward the goal, but that one just a little wide. So, again, another opportunity for the Buffs, but unable to come through on that one. Again, Buffs have been good, aggressive offensively in this one today. Nepper will put it in play. It's going to be headed up. And there's a foul called on DBU. Free kick for the Buffs. So getting set to put this one in play. Martinez comes over to Arturo. Barrera back to Chris Palomino. Chris will go to Kiever in the middle, or the right side. And get it up ahead to Brown. Brown kicks it up ahead, trying to get it to Saldana, but DBU is able to come through and make the theft. Get it to the back line defensively. They feed it up ahead to Mason Wallach. Wallach will dribble up, now crosses the field. It's Peyton Franklin. Franklin leads it up ahead to Jonathan Leach. Leach puts his foot in it, trying to go to the left corner, and that is controlled by DBU on the left side, but the Buffs get that out of the box. And that's going to go controlled by DBU. I thought it was going to go out of bounds, but Dallas Baptist up, and it does go out of bounds. So that'll be a throw-in for the Buffs. Dallas Baptist couldn't control it. Up ahead to Kenny Brown. No, up ahead to Weiss. Across the field to Herrera. Herrera attacks. Comes over to the near side. Chris Palomino takes it to the middle. Oh, had him for a minute. Now gets it to Herrera. Puts the shot on, but just couldn't get enough on that one. Kind of get the ball, kind of got him tripped up. So he had to reset and try to put that one in with the left foot. So another opportunity for the Buffs. Nepper gets set to put this one in play. So the Buffs already in this one have had 6 shots in the ball game. That's going to be controlled. Scramble for the loose ball. Dallas Baptist comes away, takes it toward the middle. Buffs come up. That pressure is knocked away. It's headed up to Brown. Kenny comes over toward the middle of the field. Now we'll try to feed it up ahead to Saldana. Can't get it to him too much on the foot, and so that'll be a goal kick. 4. Got a player slow to get up for the Buffaloes over on the far side. And that's Brian Martinez. He says he's okay. So a goal kick for the Patriots. DBU gets set to put this one in. They put it in play. Trying to get a header. That's lob for it, tipped up by the Buffaloes across the midline. Scramble for it. Dallas Baptist. And it goes out of bounds, so that'll be a throw in for the Buffaloes. Lob it up ahead, trying to get it on the right side. There's a foul. Thought there was a foul called, but apparently not. Nope, they are going to. Dallas Baptist is going to continue to play. Controlled by the Buffaloes. McKeever takes it to the middle, kicks it over on the right side. Scramble for the loose ball. That goes out of bounds. That'll be a Buffalo throw-in. Played 22 minutes here at the pitch in the first half. Scoreless between Dallas Baptist and the Buffaloes, but the Buffaloes have had a couple of opportunities here in this first half. Brown controls it, kicks it to the back line. Herrera. Dennis comes over on the near side. That's taken away by DBU. Payne McKeever gets it back to Calderon. Back to McKeever over on the near side of Palomino. Chris dribbles through traffic. Tries to lob it up ahead. Trying to get a header up to Brown, or check it to Weiss. There's a shot by Brown, though, way back deep. And coming out, Nepper controls it. So Nepper will put this one in play. Again, another opportunity for the Buffs. Their 7th shot of the first half. And that's going to be kicked out of bounds, so that'll be a throw-in for the Buffaloes. So the Buffs get set to throw this one and put it in play. Try to get it to Kenny Brown. Taken away by DBU. They send it to the back line. And that is Peyton Franklin controlling it up ahead, but the Buffs will get it back across the midline. Buffs control it, trying to keep it as they have most of this first half up in the DBU end of the field. Calderon over on the right side. Herrera tried to get it. It's going to be chested out by the Buffs. McKeever gets it up on the right side. Martinez over to Kenny Brown. Brown will dribble it in. To Weiss, back to Brown, taken away by DBU. So the Patriots will control it, trying to get it to the near side. Going to call a foul on that trip. That was kind of incidental. WT Athletics would like to thank AOMS for their continued support of our athletics. AOMS, the official oral surgeon of WT Athletics, is committed to helping your family help keep your family happy, healthy, and full of smiles. Back to Nepper. Now Nepper will put his foot into it across the midline, up ahead on the left, but that's going to be headed out by the Buffs. McKeever will kick it across the midline. Trying to get it to Herrera. Herrera tries to make the theft. The side official called that on Dennis Herrera. He's kind of put his hands up and said, hey, I hit the ball first. So attacking on the right side with it for DBU. Jonathan Marquez goes to the middle, down the corner, but we got an offside called on Dallas Baptist. Getting up ahead, Jonathan Leach was trying to leak ahead on that one, but just got too far in advance, and so that goes over to the Buffs. Barrera will put this in play. Barrera sends this one up ahead. It's going to be headed up. Saldana controls it, dribbles it with the left foot. Looks, goes on the left side, has Palomino. Chris trying to launch it toward the goal. Again, had Weiss coming up. Yotam couldn't get there in time. Credit the nice play by Alexander Nepper. Nepper goes, they get it over on the far side. So DBU attacking. More on the near side with it, once again, is Leach. Leach will send it to the back line. That'll be Franklin. WT trying to apply pressure. This is hit across the midline. Leading up ahead, Barrera controls it. Nice job dribbling out of the defenders there. Takes it to Palomino, crosses over toward the middle. Trying to lead it up ahead to Herrera. That got by Dennis. And so it goes up to Nepper. So Alexander will put this in play. And that's going to go on the near side, controlled by the Buffs. Palomino gets it back. Calderon controlled it for a minute. Now to the back line they go. Barrera will lob it up ahead. Try to get it to Palomino. That's going to be headed out by DBU. Tipped up. Palomino controls it. That's going to be kicked out, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Buffs. Substitute coming in for WT. Adam Sosak will make his way in for Dennis Herrera. A couple of substitutes for Dallas Baptist as well. So putting it in play. Brian Martinez goes back to the goalie, Cristal. Coming in also for Dallas Baptist was Nathan Hayes, a midfielder, freshman from Frisco. Buffs attack, they get it up. Sosak has it knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be Dallas Baptist. Adam, freshman from Lille, France. Not sure if I'm even close on the name for the town, but Palomino trying to make the theft, can. Ball control, Calderon. Goes over to the right side of Martinez. Martinez will kick it over to Clements. Tanner lobs it up ahead, trying to get it to Saldana. That's going to be headed back by Dallas Baptist. Over on the right side, Clements gives chase. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by Tanner. So throw in for Dallas Baptist. I'd like to thank Jimmy Fincher Body Shop for their support of WT Athletics. Equally skilled at repairing damages or customizing your vehicle, Jimmy Fincher is your top Amarillo body shop. Ball is put in play. Buffaloes control it. Back over toward the middle. Barrera back to the goalie. That's going to be lobbed up ahead, trying to get it. Saldana is going to be headed back by DBU. Payne McKeever controls it. Calderon back to McKeever. Still working along the back line. Over to the near side. Barrera now tries to set it up toward the middle. Brian Martinez gets it toward the middle, trying to feed it to Sosak. Sosak has it. Bounces off of him, goes over to Weiss. Weiss to Kenny Brown out on the far side of the field. Brown will dribble up. Now tries to take it toward the middle. Comes back. Dribbles around. Has the ball taken away. And coming away with it, Leach. He'll attack for DBU. Check it, that's Volker. Volker in the middle, trying to get it over to Marquez. Over on the left side, that is Leach, trying to attack. Kenny Brown coming to make the theft. Dribbled over to the near side, that's Nathan Hayes. Hayes will lob it toward the goal, but that's going to be way over the head of his intended target, and that'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Buffaloes. So the Buffs will go take that. Tanner Clements will throw it in for WT. Got 15 minutes left to play in this first half. Buffs attack. Driving over is Sosak. Tripped up, no call on that play. Comes over to the near side. Buffs able to make the theft. Be a throw in for the Patriots. So getting set to come in for DBU will be Christian Nazer, 5'10 senior from Midlothian. He'll come in.
Entering the pitch for the Patriots, number 11, Christian Nazer.
I think he comes in for Andrew Hellenbach. Nazer from Midlothian, he's a senior. Attacks with the ball. We're on the far side. DBU drills it back, now comes over to the near side, trying to feed it up ahead. It's controlled. Hayes gets it toward the middle, taken away by the Buffs. DBU has it taken away again by the Buffs. And there's a trip, no call. WT controls it. Lob it up on the near side to Saldana. It's going to be too far. Let's see if John can run it down. He does. He keeps it in play. Brings it back over toward the middle. Nice dribble. Goes toward the goal for a header. Trying to get it up ahead. Sosak has it, controls it, shot, and it's going to be kicked away by the goalie Nepper, and it'll be a corner kick for the Buffaloes. Nice effort by Adam Sosak, trying to get that one in. So the Buffs will go over.
Hey fans, don't forget to follow Kids Incorporated on Facebook.
Well, they're going to call it a throw-in instead, so Tanner Clements will throw that in. So lob toward the goal. Goalkeeper Nepper comes up, grabs that one. Now he'll wait for DBU to set up their offense once again. WT Athletics would like to thank Legends Canyon for being a proud sponsor of the WT student section for all athletic events. Thank you for your continued support. We're at the midline. DBU controls it. Trying to get it. Dallas is going to knock that one way back. It's going to be controlled by their back defenseman. Franklin will bring it up. Kenny Brown toward the middle, dribbles at the midline, comes over on the near side. Attacking is Calderon. Calderon tried to feed it up ahead to Saldana, but DBU makes the theft. Dallas Baptist controls it. Peyton Volker goes over on the near side to Nathan Hayes. Hayes will dribble up, has his shirt grab, no call. Chris Palomino will grab it back the other way. Barrera comes back to Palomino. Palomino up toward the middle. It's going to be controlled by DBU. It's going to be Mason Wallach. Wallach has it up ahead. The Buffs take it. Calderon over to Brian Martinez. To Kenny Brown. Brown will bring it up ahead. Calderon tripped up. There's a foul. So free kick for the Buffaloes. Brown puts that in play way ahead. As the goalkeeper was way out, he was trying to get it over his head. He's able to retreat and pull that one in and throw it up ahead. Buffs again with the theft, trying to get it up to Saldana. That's going to be bodied out by Franklin. He'll get it up on the near side for DBU. Nice pass up ahead. Volker, but he's going to run out of real estate, and that's going to be a goal kick. Trying to get it to Peyton, but instead we got a couple of subs coming in for the Buffs. Trevor Suggs will make his way in, so too will Keaton Hartman. And also Dylan Watson. Coming out for the Buffs will be Rotam Weiss.
Welcome to the 2022 Kids Incorporated Food Bowl.
Also coming out, Chris Palomino. Make his way over. So getting set to put this one in play will be Crystal. Sends it toward the midline. It's going to be headed back by Dallas Baptist. Buffs will control it over the near side. Watson had it for a moment, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds and will be a throw-in for the Patriots. DBU gets set to throw this one in. Hayes trying to look up ahead. Gets it to the inside. Attacking is Volker over to the left side. Back to Volker. Tries to dribble through. There's a shot that is high but knocked away. Buffs were lucky on that one. There's a nice shot by Volker, and the Buffs control it. Nope, they're going to say it's going to be a throw-in for Dallas Baptist. So nice opportunity by Peyton Volker. Just hits high on the goal. Bounces back. In it comes. It's going to be corner kick for Dallas Baptist. So they'll have it over on the far corner on the left side. So DBU gets set to put this one in play. That one's headed out of bounds by DBU. So the Buffs will get a goal kick. So Crystal will put it in play. Got about 8 minutes left in this first half. No score between DBU. West Texas, sun comes out. Sun-splashed afternoon. Have some clouds over to the south, but right now the sun is shining brightly. Into the middle. Buffs attacking on the right side, trying to feed it up ahead. Can't get it. So it'll be a throw-in as that's knocked out of bounds by DBU. So it'll be a throw-in for the Buffs. So Tanner Clements puts this one in play to McKeever. That's going to be knocked out of bounds. The Buffs wait to get the ball back. Is that one? Clements once again will put this one in play. Lobs it toward the goal, trying to get it down low. Suggs goes back Shot that's blocked out of bounds. Another throw in for DBU. So Clements puts it in play, lobs it way up ahead to Suggs, heads it over on the right side, trying to get it set up for Watson, but he couldn't get to it. And once kicked out of bounds, and so another throw in for the Buffaloes. Clements will put this one in play. Clements lobs it up ahead, trying to get it on the right side from Suggs to Watson, but it goes out of bounds, so it'll be a corner kick for the Buffs. Again, they don't have the clocks working, so the head referee's checking the time. Got 5 minutes left plus. Controlled over on the near side. Suggs over to the left side. Here's a shot toward the goal, but oh, nicely played. We got it to Brian Martinez, and he tried to get the corner on that one, but just couldn't. So the Buffs retreat. Keever knocks it over on the right side, running it down. So that one goes out of bounds. Trying to control that one is Nazir. He has it. It's challenged on the right side, so scramble for the ball. Nazir loses it out of bounds. They're going to say throw in for DBU. Got a sub coming in for DBU. Coming in will be Marshall Dixon. He's a redshirt sophomore from Fort Worth. So he'll come in. And coming out will be Jonathan Marquez, 5'7" freshman from McKinney. So DBU throws it in. Buffs with a theft, get it up ahead. Buffs with a nice steal from Barrera over on the right side. Trying to get it up to Sosak. Had him trying to kick it back, but now theft by DBU the other way. They come up over on the near side trying to attack. And there's going to be a foul on Barrera. Arturo comes up, makes the contact on Peyton Volker, so it'll be a free kick. So we watch the replay here. Again, they try to come across the field, and then Barrera just comes up and makes the contact there, trying to get the ball, but doesn't touch the ball first, so that's where the foul comes and the free kick. Buffs will set up their wall. Getting set to put his foot into it. Christian Nazir is there along with Volker, so we'll see who gets the kick. Buffs move their wall back a foot or so. Barrera also got a yellow card on that. So Volker puts it in play, knocked away by Payne McKeever. Back toward the midline. So here they try to feed it up ahead. Buffs control it. Out ahead. McKeever scrambling for the loose ball. Still a scramble for the loose ball. Kicked out of bounds by Barrera. And so that'll be a corner kick for Dallas Baptist. Coming up on about 2 minutes left in this first half. So getting set to put this in play will be the Patriots. Having the Buff defenders get back. Watson, one of those. They lob it over the goal. It's going to be controlled by the Buffs. Dribbling out, trying to feed it up ahead. Now WT attacks. Here's a dribble up by Watson. Watson across in the middle. Has it. Crosses back over and it's tipped away by DBU. They will get it up ahead. Right at the midline. Calderon keeps it alive. Sosak has it. And he has a defender from behind taking that one away. Over on the right side, here's another big shot for DBU. Barrera heads it back, trying to get it to Calderon. Calderon back to Barrera. Barrera will lob it up ahead. And there's a scramble for the ball. The goalkeeper able to get there, though. Saldana was trying to get there. But Nepper comes up, puts it in play. Barrera heads it up on the near side. That's going out of bounds. 1 minute left to play in the first half. So DBU will throw this one in. Barrera trying to make the theft. Scramble for the loose ball over across the middle. DBU controls it, trying to get it up ahead, but that's going to be controlled by Cristal. WT is outshot the Patriots 9-4. Primarily have had it at their end quite a bit. Or the Suggs dribbling over on the right side, trying to get it to Sosak. Can't. Ball's going to be taken out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Buffs. Butts get set. They throw this one in. Suggs has it knocked away. McKeever heads it up. Saldana, and there's, and I think that's that was time ran out, so that is the first half. No score here between DBU and West Texas A&M as the first half comes to a conclusion. We want to take a timeout. We're going to do so and then come back and have a halftime interview and also some statistics coming your way. But first, this break, no score at the pitch in Canyon after we have one half of play. We'll be back after this on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Michael, Rice, good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Well, here we are, fully into fall, and you've got teams right now that are just doing phenomenally well.
So far.
I know. You don't want to jinx it. I understand that. But yeah, talk about this fall, how it's kicked off and how things have gone.
Yeah, it's been, I feel like this is the first fall that we're fully out of COVID, which has been, that's kind of been the recording, like, wow, I remember what this feels like now. I think the players and the coaches is the same thing. We're traveling normal, we're not doing the testing, we're getting beat up and having to run people in, different depth charts, stuff like that, and at the end of the day, winning a lot of the games we're playing. So those are all really good things. And attendance and fan support is back to where we were in 2019, which is another great sign.
Right. And so that's kind of that barometer, too. You've had, everybody's comparing to 2019 because of everything that's happened years in between. So from a positive standpoint, that's good to be back in those numbers. I guess from the future look standpoint, what do you want to do to grow those numbers a little bit more?
In terms of attendance and things like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're back, as an administrative staff, we're back to full strength, which we haven't been in 3 years. So we have full-blown marketing crew. We brought our corporate salespeople back in-house. We'd outsourced it for a period of time.
Right.
And what I've seen since we've done that about 6 months ago is we have a lot more synergy in the office, a lot more ideas. So what you'll see us doing are more engagement with students. The retention at WT from freshman to sophomore year is at like a 40-year high this year.
Oh, wow.
And part of that is, one, the faculty's done a great job in getting re-engaged with students from the offline, where you're doing your stuff online, now you're back in person. That certainly helps. But from our standpoint, more contests, more promotions, more games. And I think everything fuels off of the students. The adults, the old people like you and I, don't take, we're the same boat, right?
I'm fine.
But we have more fun when we see young people having fun, right? So the goal is to get more students at the games, and we're seeing that so far this year. Students are making up 25 to 50% of our attendance figures, which is phenomenal for us, and goes again back to the 2019, 2018 numbers.
Right. One of the things that always takes place too is the continual growth, and there are a lot of different avenues that you have as far as growth is concerned. But when you kind of look at where you're at right now and some of the phases that you have going on as far as the teams themselves, or more importantly maybe facilities, what are you looking at right now as far as growth and what's coming down the road?
So a couple of things. On the facility side, we're in the pre-construction phase of the Bain Athletic Center expansion. So that'll be meeting rooms for all the teams, brand new Hall of Champions, theater-style seating to watch games if we want to have watch parties, and new offices for the football staff. And then we're partnered with Kids Inc. With the project that's going to be kind of right there on the loop.
Right.
The indoor piece of that, the indoor track, that's the one we were interested in from our competitive standpoint, the indoor track. We believe in Amarillo will drive a lot of tourism dollars and revenue for that facility and the community. That for us, it allows us to compete without traveling, which is a huge benefit to us. And so we're going to be a financial player in that, and we're excited about that. Probably, internally, the big things for us and what I have on my radar, we need to strengthen our sports medicine staff with additional staffing. Sports medicine and athletic performance, our strength side, that's the backbone of everything that we do. And with all the new requirements with sports medicine on it, we need to add a few more staff members. So I'd like to bolster that up so we can give even greater service to our student athletes.
Final question, too, as we've talked about the fall and how things have been going, you also have winter now beginning to ramp up with basketball and everything else. And so how do you get all the parts and pieces to work with all sports action going on right now?
Well, right now, from October 15th through the 1st of December, it's a rough go.
Yeah.
Or fun, one of the two.
Yeah.
We'll have everybody playing at one point or another, and we're sad when one of the fall sports season ends, but the other aspect of that is, well, it's freed up and now we can get ready. We have a similar window in February and March as the spring sports keep going and basketball's still going. So it's not like we're not used to it, we're kind of built to do it. But it is a tribute to our staff that long hours are okay. I hope that they take time for themselves. So we have some downtime. This week has been a pretty quiet week, and there haven't been a lot of people around the office, and for that I'm thankful. Like, you catch your breath. But this next stretch that we're coming up on here with potentially hosting volleyball championships and soccer playoffs, and you never know what happens with football. We're on a we're at a place right now that if we win out, I think we have a really good shot, and I think we have a chance to win. So, of course, we take it game by game.
Sure.
It's a busy time.
One of the best athletic directors in the country, in my opinion, Michael McBurn. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Energy is a glowing sphere of hot gas. It's an ocean of air. And at Excel Energy, we make it safe. It's why we train first responders. Help you identify where utility lines are buried. Sir, do not dig there. And it's why we study the flight paths of majestic golden eagles before we build a wind farm. Safer energy, people. It's all part of a carbon-free 2050. You, us, together.
Went for a onside kick. Landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Well, welcome back to The Pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University as the Buffaloes and Dallas Baptist are in a scoreless tie here after one half of play. Again, pleasant afternoon. Temperature when we started was 76. It's continued to warm up now up to 80. So, again, it's continued to get a little toasty here on the afternoon, but a really pleasant day. Sit outside and watch some fun soccer here in the Lone Star Conference areas. And so, again, as we look at this one, 0-0 so far in the first half. As we look at our first half statistics for shots, WT has been aggressive offensively. They kept it for the most part in their part of the field, or in the DBU part of the field, I should say. Got 9 shots compared to DBU's 4. Shots on goal, West Texas has 5-0 for Dallas Baptist. Saves, of course, 5 for Dallas Baptist, none for WT. Fouls, WT 5. The Patriots 2, and then corner kicks are even at 3 apiece. There was 1 offsides. That was on Dallas Baptist. And the Buffs, again, very nicely aggressive offensively in this one today as they've been able to keep it toward the offensive end of things and making DBU play defense more than offense. So that's been good for WT on the afternoon. As we check out the Lone Star Conference scoreboard here today in women's soccer, Texas women's and Lubbock Christian are knotted at 1 apiece. In volleyball, Texas A&M Kingsville leads Eastern New Mexico 1-0. In also, Arkansas Fort Smith leads Cameron 1-0. And St. Mary's in soccer is over UTPB 1-0. And that one is, they've just gone to the half in that contest as well. For WT, of course, they will be in action just in a little bit as they will take on Western Oregon in football. Lady Buffs also in action as volleyball is traveled over to Oklahoma City to take on Oklahoma Christian. So that one about set to get underway as well. And then, of course, the Lady Buffs in action tonight here on the pitch as they will take on Midwestern State. So a lot of action taking place, of course, in the LSC, but for WT overall in this one today. Getting the final minutes in here for our halftime festivities. The Buffs have made their way back out. Dallas Baptist over on the far side of the field. They sat down for a moment to kind of go through what they want to do. And so now they're making their way back over as we get set for this second half of action. So officials make their way back out here to the pitch. Just a nice afternoon just to be outside and enjoying a fall afternoon in the Texas Panhandle. Again, coming into this one, DBU sits number 2 in the Lone Star Conference as they are 3-1 in conference standings and 4-4 overall on the year, while West Texas is number 5 in conference standings with a 1-0-3 record, and they are 3-2-7 overall. And as mentioned in our pregame, WT looking for their first home win of the season. Everything they've done here at the pitch has been a tie so far this year, and so their actually road record is pretty good for the Buffaloes. When you look at it, they are 2-2-3 on the road, 1-0 at a neutral site, but 0-0-4 here at home. So again, looking for that first home victory of the season. And so, in fact, they are the only ones in the conference still looking for a home win this season. Everybody else has been able to at least acquire one win so far this year. The Buffs, of course, will be on the road later this week. They will travel on Wednesday over to Odessa to take on UT Permian Basin. And then the following Saturday, a week from today, they will be at Eastern New Mexico. So they're getting their southwest portion swing underway for soccer. And so they will be getting set to hit the road. Dallas Baptist gets set to put this one in play as we get set to start the second half. The Buffs again in their home white uniforms traveling from left to right, while Dallas Baptist in their road blue uniforms will be going from right to left. Check with both goalkeepers. They say they're ready to play. And they start the clock. Again, the game clock not working here today, so the officials are having to keep the clock on the field. So DBU controls it, and that's Christian Nazir, who will go back over on the right side. He'll go to Mason Welker. And tacking over toward the near side. Here's a lob up ahead to Nazir. Right at the midline, Nazir will dribble back. Send it back deep to Enriquez. Giovanni goes over to Peyton Franklin. Franklin will work it to the right side. Here's a lob up ahead. Controlled by Nazir. He looks to take it toward the middle. The Buffs, though, come up to make that theft. Saldana over to Kenny Brown. He'll get it up ahead, trying to get it to Trevor Suggs. Suggs will run it down in the corner. Trevor waits, comes back toward the middle. Finds Sam Scarth. Scarth works it back in the back line. Martinez over on the far left side. Now Barrera controls it for the Buffaloes. Over the near side. Clements. Over to Martinez. Back to Barrera. Buffs try to reset. Now they find Kenny Brown. Midfielder will come up the midline. Will lob it up ahead. Trying to feed it up ahead on the left side. There's a trip. No call on the play. They're going to allow Dallas Baptist. That looked like a trip, but the official says they got the ball first. So DBU attacks the other way. Toward the middle. A lot of pressure defensively there. Over to the near side. That's going to be taken away by Brown. Brown will feed it up ahead. Scarth tried to get it, and he's going to be tripped up. So it's going to be a free kick for Dallas. Nope, for WT. WT is going to get the free kick. So Martinez will put this in play. So the Buffs control it. Over to Barrera. Arturo. Lobs it up toward the middle, trying to get it to Suggs. Goalie comes away with it. So Nepper with a stop. We'll bring it back to put it in play. Comes over on the near side. Enriquez will dribble it up. Feeds it over to Treviso. Back to Enriquez. Out of the middle, Saldana dribbles up. Has it, crosses over. And he is taken down. No call on that either. Oh, my land. That was right in front of the official. Didn't look like they touched the ball first. They're saying it's still a live ball, so trying to take it up ahead for Volker for Dallas Baptist toward the middle. Taken away by the Buffs over on the near side. Calderon controls it. They feed him up ahead. Calderon toward the middle. Kenny Brown. Brown takes it, has it taken away by DBU. Over on the near side, Nazir feeds it up. Attacking is David Treviso, the redshirt junior from Garland. Goes back to Nazir. Christian controls it. Feeds it over in the middle. That's lobbed over to Wallach. Wallach goes over on the far side of the field, with Dallas now being a little more aggressive offensively. Feeds it, and that will go out of bounds, and that'll be a goal kick for the Buffaloes. So Asaf Kristal will put it in play. Kristoff. Across the midline. Scramble forward. It's going to be headed out by Suggs. EBU controls it the other way. Martinez, a lot of contact, no call on that one. It's taken away by the Buffs. Clements, Tax takes it toward the middle. Nice theft by DBU. That should have been a throw in. So the official having a few quick words with Trevor Suggs, sophomore from Las Cruces.
They are. Feel free to call the other ones as well.
So there's going to be a free kick, foul kick for Enriquez, who puts this one in play. Martinez lobs it up ahead. There's a foul, finally, against DBU. So the Buffs. Kevin Brown will put this one in play, goes over to the far side, but it's going to be headed back by the Patriots. Scramble for the loose ball. Another foul called on WT. So Dallas Baptist gets set to put this one in play. Rayburn Brentles has proudly served the Amarillo area for over 30 years. WT Athletics would like to recognize Rayburn Brentles for their continued support of our athletics. Here's a lob over on the near side, trying to control it. Is Enriquez. Enriquez to Treviso. Has it taken away by WT. Pass toward the middle. Still controlling it, Nazir for DBU. Feeds it on the left side to Peyton Volker. Volker back to the middle. Nice move. Here's a shot toward the goal. That's going to be high and over on the attempt by the Patriots. So WT will put it back in play. And again, this second half, Dallas Baptist much more aggressive in their end. Played about 7 minutes here in the second half. Again, no clock, no score clock here because of a technical problem. Buffs control it. Dallas Baptist kicks this to the sideline. That's going to be headed back by the Buffaloes. Palomino. Chris goes back on the near side. Here's a pass out to the top. Calderon tries to feed it up on the left side. Palomino dribbles over, trying to get it to Suggs, but taken away by DBU. WT almost with the theft. Dallas Baptist keeps it ahead now. Coming back the other way, Martinez. Bryan. Take it across the midline over on the left side of Palomino. He'll set it up. That's a shot that's cold controlled by Nepper. So this is put in play. It's going to be controlled by the Buffs. Calderon brings it across the midline, feeds it up on the right side, trying to get it to Saldana. John keeps it in play. Goes over on the right side, looks, tries to feed it toward the middle. That's going to be headed out by the Patriots. Sam Scarth brings it over on the right side. Calderon brings it back to Clements. Clements across the field to Barrera. Arturo to Scarth. Sam comes up to Clements on the near side. To Saldana. He goes way back deep. Over to Martinez. Over to Barrera. Alberta will dribble it up. Comes back to the middle to Martinez. Martinez tries to lob it up on the left side, but that's going to be controlled by DBU. And they get it out. Feed it back to their defensive line. They'll reset now. Toward the middle. That's Treviso. Franklin controls it over on the right side. DBU content to keep it on their defensive end right now. Over to the near side of the field. Giovanni Enriquez will dribble it up. Gets it to Nazir. Over on the near side. This is Unger. Unger controls it to the middle. Volker to Nazir. Nazir back to Volker. Payton tries to lob it up ahead. That's going to be headed up by the Buffaloes. Get over on the left side. Nice steal by Nazir. Over on the left side, though, they go. And the Buffs control it. Calderon feeds it up. Chris Palomino has it knocked out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in for the Buffs. A couple of subs getting set to come in for WT. Payne McKeever will come in, and so too will Rotem Weiss. Coming out will be Suggs. So the Buffs put this one in play, come over to the near side, that's Clements. Clements will bring it up, finds Kenny Brown, back to Clements, nope, to Payne McKeever. McKeever attacks on the right side. Takes it toward the middle, there's a shot that's not there, still a scramble for the loose ball. Buffs have it knocked away by DBU. It's going to be kicked out of the box, up ahead, and DBU controls it with it. They get it over on the left side, trying to feed it up ahead. But Martinez will head it out to Clements. Clements, crossfield. Gets it up to the midline. Nazir for DBU. Attacks the other way. Buffaloes control it. Oh, that's a takeout. No call on that one. McKeever is upended. Buffs, the referee lets this play on. Saldana trying to get a hold of the loose ball. No call by the official on that contact. The official letting a lot of play take place out there today between both teams. Midline, it's controlled by DBU. Anthony Pereira gets it over on the left side. Now they'll bring it over to the right side. Kenny Brown controls it. Gets it back to Clements. Clements trying to feed it up ahead to Weiss. Clements controls it, takes it in the middle. Clements, Tanner, dribbles over to the left side, has it taken away. Got a head on the play. DBU comes back the other way. Now they feed it up ahead to Volker. Peyton Volker loses it out of bounds, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Buffaloes. And it comes quickly to Kenny Brown. Brown attacks. Looks and lobs it up ahead. Here's a header back to Brown, and then he loses it out of bounds. Nice effort by Clements. But it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Jonathan Marcus comes back in for the Patriots. Sitting down will be Volker. Peyton will get a breather. Trying to move up the field on the throw-in. They're telling him to move back. Enriquez throws it in. There's a whistle. Now the official saying something to one of the assistant coaches for Dallas Baptist. So it'll be a free kick for DBU. So putting it in play will be Giovanna Enriquez. Controlled on the kick. WT with the theft. Kenny Brown will bring it up. Gets ahead of the pack. Slides. That's taken away by the Patriots at the midline. They work it back. Enriquez goes back toward goal. So Nepper will kick it out across the midline. Scramble for the loose ball. That's going to be a throw-in for WT. So in it comes. Pereira controls it. Gets it back to the back line. Martinez comes over to the near side to Clements. Tanner will bring it up. Goes to the middle. Finds Saldana. Back to McKeever. Payne. Work it over the left side. Pereira will attack for the Buffs. Set it up to McKeever. Comes over on the near side to Clements. Clements dribbles toward the middle. Now tries to feed it up ahead. Nice feed. Trying to set it up to Saldana. There's a shot that's blocked away by Dallas Baptist. So it should be a corner kick for the Buffaloes. So Kenny Brown will put this one in play. So I have about 29 minutes left in this half. Scoreless between Patriots and the Buffaloes. Here's a shot toward the goal. Here's a header, but that's going to be knocked away by by Dallas Baptist, and that will be actually off of the WT Buffaloes. So it'll be a goal kick for the Patriots. We're getting set to put this one in play. We'd like to recognize Mickey's Place, As a proud sponsor of WT Athletics, located in the Square and Canyon, Mickey's Place provides a modern twist on traditional Italian cuisine along with non-Italian favorites. Headed back by the Buffaloes, hit toward the middle. Dallas Baptist controls it and feed it over the near side. Now advancing is Nazir. Nazir has Kenny Brown on him, dribbles it toward the middle, try to take it over, and that is Dixon. Dixon had a shot, but it was taken away by the Buffs. Coming over on the near side, there's a back kick by Otem Weiss. Get it over on the right side. Dallas Baptist attacking. Buffs make the theft. Comes over on the near side, feeding it up to Kenny Brown. Brown will control it. Will lob it up ahead, trying to feed it up ahead for Weiss, but he can't get there in time, and the goalie comes up and pulls that one in. He'll feed it over on the near side. Enriquez will bring it up. Taken away by Brown. Brown will kick it over Payne. McKeever will do it in the center circle, goes over on the left side. Over there, Chris Palomino's taken down, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to be against Chris Palomino, so free kick for DBU. So DBU will put this one in play. They come up to Enriquez. He'll kick it way up ahead on the right side, trying to track this one down. It's going to go out of bounds, and so that'll be a throw-in for the Buffs. So getting set to throw this one in will be Anthony Pereira. He lobs it way ahead. Buffs trying to control it, trying to keep it in the offensive end, but Dallas Baptist has done a better job this half of being the more aggressor. DBU attacks. Clements with the theft. Kenny Brown. Brown has it taken away. Will bring it up. Goes over toward the middle. Feeds it over to Payne. Keever tries to feed it up ahead, but that's taken away by DBU. Back the other way. And really, the Patriots are going to get advantage of a call there. That really looked like trying to attack on that far sideline, just fell down. Well, WT Athletics would like to thank Farm Bureau Insurance for their continued support. Texas Farm Bureau members receive free tickets to all WT home sporting events. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Buffaloes. We'd also like to recognize Lions Realty as a proud partner of WT Athletics. Give them a call at 806-358-3900. Lions Realty, official realtor of WT Athletics. So the Patriots set to put this one in play. So the official says, let's go. It's lobbed up toward the goal, and coming up to pull that one in, Cristal able to get a hand on that one. So he'll let the offense set up now. Got some subs coming in at the next opportunity. Buffaloes control it over on the near side. Clements. Tanner will bring it up. Senior from Mansfield crosses the midline. Sam Scarf back to Clements. Over to McKeever. Payne goes back to Barrera. Artul will come to Brian Martinez to the near side to Clements. So they bring up the back defensive line. Kenny Brown now controls it. Feeds it over to Scarth. Scarth trying to lob it up ahead on the left side to Palomino. Chris, crossover, takes it toward the middle, comes back to Scarth. Now up on the left side, there's a shot toward the middle, but the goalie comes up and makes a nice grab. It's a nice save there by Alexander Nepper. So Nepper will wait for his offense to be set up. 24 minutes left in this match. No score between the Patriots and the Buffs here at the Pitch in Canyon on the campus of West Texas A&M. Scarth tries to go up on the near side trying to feed Kenny Brown, but Dallas Baptist able to run that one down. Attacking, Saldana will bring it back to McKeever, to Clements, back to McKeever. Payne will go to the middle to Brown. Scarth over on the left side. Buffs trying to attack. Scarth comes over to the near side to Clements. Clements kicks it up. Saldana has it taken away by DBU. Buffs take it back the other way. There's a lead pass in the middle. Buffs trying to get a shot. There's controlling it is Weiss. Or the left side shot is knocked away by the goalie. Great effort by DBU to get that one out on a nice shot. Buffs control it at the midline. Nope, now DBU has it back the other way. They look to bring it up toward the middle. They're attacking. Buffs defender, Barrera, and he makes the theft. They are letting him play on. Toward the middle. Buffs attack. Here's a lob up to Kenny Brown. Brown on the right side. Brown attacks toward the middle. Looks at Saldana for a minute. Finds Clements. Clements now kicks it up on the right side. Palomino takes it in the corner. Lobs it up toward the goal, but nobody there to head it in. So it goes on the opposite side of the goal. Buffs, though, still come away with it. Saldana has it. Dribbles toward the middle. Kicks it back to McKeever. Over to Scarth. Scarth. Well, now we'll bring it back out and reset. Comes over on the near side. Palomino. Chris will slowly bring it out to the middle. Sends it back to Scarth. Sam on the near side of McKeever. Payne lobs it up toward the goal. That's going to be headed up, and that just misses wide. What a nice effort by the Buffaloes. That was Tanner Clements who came up from his defensive position, tried to lob that one in. Substitutes come in for both teams. For the Buffaloes, coming back in will be Dylan Watson along with Dennis Herrera. They'll come in, and sitting down for WT, Palomino, and also Kenny Brown will get a breather. John Saldana also will get a break. And so putting it in play will be Alexander Nipper for the Patriots. The other one that came in, Keaton Hartman for the Buffaloes. Herrera controls it. Kicks it back. Now they'll reset. Barrera to Martinez to Clements on the near side. Clements will go to the middle to Herrera. Herrera dribbling up to the right side, has it taken away. DBU attacks toward the middle. That's going to be taken away by Barrera. Kicks it to Herrera. Over to the left side from Scarth. He'll feed it over. Anthony Pereira. Comes over to the near side. Clements. Finds Hartman. Hartman has Clements on his right, throws it over to him. He'll lob it toward the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, the Buffaloes just tried, but just a little bit too wide, and credit Nepper for coming in to make that stop. Buffs were trying to feed it over from the right side to the left side. 25 minutes left to play. Or, excuse me, 20 minutes left to play. Patriots control it, and before that we have a whistle for stoppage of play. So it's going to be a free kick on a foul. I think Sam Scarth got that one. That was away from the play. So that ball's put in play by DBU over to the right side. Buffs trying to control it, trying to take it away. McKeever has it at the midline. Payne will bring it up. Goes over on the far side of the field. Scarth takes it in the middle. Sam goes over to the left side. Trying to dribble up. That was taken away. They're going to call a foul on the Buffs. Oh, red card. Wow. Pulling out a red card on that one. So a red card on, I think, on Barrera. So he slowly makes his way over. Some substitutes getting set to come in for so Barrera will come on out. Pacing the sidelines. Butch Lawfer upset. Buffs are down to one right now. Hartman comes over to McKeever, back to Hartman. Feed it up on the near side, Herrera. That's tipped out of bounds, and that should be a throw-in for the Buffaloes. Clements gives it to McKeever. To Martinez. 15 minutes left to play in this one. No score. Buffs attack. Clements feeds it toward the middle. Nice pass up ahead. Scarth attacking on the right side. Controls it. Takes it over toward the middle. Lobs it to the middle. There's a shot. And it is in there for a goal. What a shot by the Buffaloes. Sam Scarth with a nice feed on the right side. And a beautiful shot on goal. A glorious goal for the Buffs as they take the early 1-0 lead. Or I should say late 1-0 lead in the 75th minute. Scarth on the pass over. There is the shot from the back corner. Man, that was so perfect for WT. As Dylan Watson able to put that one in, the bottom left of the goal. So the Buffs lead at 1-0. 15 minutes left to play in this one. Again, that was a shorthanded goal. The Buffs are down one because of a red card for Arturo Barrera. So credit WT with getting a shorthanded goal. So the Patriots get set to put this one in play. Over on the near side, Bruno Carrera controls it. Bruno kicks it back. Leo Larson goes across field. Now they come to the near side. Andrew Hollenbach controls it. Andrew has McKeever on him, goes back to the right side. Try to bring their extra man up defensively. So they have the man advantage down in the corner. Trying to get a header up, but that's not going to be there. Controlling it once again is Carrera. Kicks it out. Hollenball tries to advance on the right side. That's going to be headed out by WT. McKeever. Payne McKeever has it. Launches it up on the right side. That's going to go out of play. So it'll be a throw-in for DBU. Trying to lob it up ahead. Controlling it is Gavin Rosales. Rosales, of course, one of their top players. Haven't called his name much today. That's going to be a goal kick for the Buffaloes. So it will be the Buffaloes getting set to put this one in play. WT Athletics would like to thank MetaDrive Pharmacy for their support of our athletes located at 23rd Street. MetaDrive can assist with all of their pharmaceutical needs. MetaDrive is the official pharmacy of WT Athletics. DBU controls it on the back line. Toward the middle. Now they go back to their goalie, as Nipper will put this one in play on the near side. Hollenball will bring it up. Advances on Herrera. Across the way. This is going to be launched back by the Buffaloes. So the goalie, Nipper, will run this one down, will control it. Gets it up on the near side to Hollenball. Hollenball will put his foot into it. And that's going to be headed back to the goalie for WT as Asaf Kristoff will bring it out. He'll control it. Picks it up now. Buffs lead 1-0. Coming up on about 12 minutes left to play. Kristoff will put it in play. Trying to control that one is Anthony Pereira. DBU has it. They kick it toward the middle. Now over on the near side to Bruno Correa. Correa will bring it up. Looks to Volker. Finds him in the middle over on the right side. Here's a pass up ahead. That's Hayes. Hayes had it taken away by Sam Scarth. Scarth will bring it up the other way. Sam will kick it up ahead along the sideline. That continues to roll and stays in bounds, and the goalie has to come over and get that one. He'll kick it over on the near side. That'll be controlled by Hollenbach. Hollenbach, as they come up to advance on him. Hollenbach looks to pass it up ahead and does to Larson. Leo Larson takes it in the middle. Again, the Buffs have been down a man because of a red card. So DBU trying to take advantage. And Clements comes away with it. That's going to be kicked out of bounds, and that'll be a Buff throw-in. So Tanner Clements will get set to throw this one in. Lobs it up to Herrera. Scramble for the loose ball. And nice lob out ahead was Brian Martinez. So that'll be a throw-in for DBU. So 10 minutes left to play in this one. Comes over the near side. Hartman to Hollenbach, Hollenbach takes it to the middle. Trying to work it around. Unger goes back to Franklin. Now on the near side, where once again is Hollenbach. Tries to go over on the far side of the field. Nice effort trying to get it to the corner. That's going to be Haynes. Haynes has it knocked out of bounds, so there'll be a corner kick for Dallas Baptist. Buffs, again, shorthanded goal. Dylan Watson on a nice feed from Sam Scarth. They lead 1-0. Getting set to check in at the next opportunity will be Chris Palomino for WT. Scramble for position on this corner kick. Officials separating everybody out. I'd like to thank Kenny Dean State Farm for being a proud partner of WT Athletics for great service and great rates. Call Kenny Dean State Farm. Lob toward the goal. It's going to be headed out by the Buffaloes. And that's Dennis Herrera who knocks that one out of the box. Scramble for the loose ball. That's going to be kicked out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for the Buffaloes. Watson will take his time and wait to throw this one in, but first Pereira coming in, I should say, is going to be Chris Palomino. Palomino's going to come in for Herrera.
Chris Palomino.
Herrera makes his way over the near side. They're going to check on him. It looked like he might have strained his right leg a little bit. Throw in, Buffs trying to get it. They control it toward the middle. Scramble, loose ball, trying to dribble through. Weiss goes over to the left side with it. Trying to attack is Perea. Anthony got pressure on him. Try to dribble through it. Loose ball is controlled by the Buffs. Nope, taken away by DBU. They attack. That's taken back by Sam Scarth. Scarth sliding tackle, takes it away back the other way by DBU. Here's a pass up ahead. Trying to feed it up in the corner. Trying to run it down before it goes out of bounds, but that's going to be knocked out by Peyton Volker. So it'll be a throw in for the Buffaloes. And Volker comes up limping a little bit. Substitute getting set to come in will be Jonathan Marquez for DBU at the next stoppage of play. Buffs will throw this one in. It's a kick tie. Controlled by DBU. Palomino putting pressure, Perea putting pressure on that one, trying to get the theft up to Weiss. Controlled on the near side by DBU. They will bring it up. Hollenball sends it toward the goal, and that's going to be controlled by the Buffaloes. So Crystal will bring it out. Face-off. We'll wait for the offense to get set again. Buffs down one man. It's going to be headed up by DBU. Attacking over on the near side to get it up ahead. With it, Correa feeds it up. That's going to be headed out. WT comes away. Oh, late whistle. Foul called on WT. So a substitute will come in. I guess they're not going to make the substitution, so putting it in play will be Andrew Hollenbach. Official says we're ready to go. Put it in play. Hollenbach tries to angle this one toward the back corner. It's going to be headed out by the Buffaloes. Franklin runs it down. Comes across back over to Hollenbach. Hollenbach again toward the middle. That's going to be headed up. Buffs are going to come away with that. Nice stop by Crystal. Crystal will come out and pick it up, and he'll bring it out to put it back in play. A little over 5 minutes left to play in this one. It's going to be lobbed up. Buffaloes trying to get ahead. Oh, offside is going to be called on WT. Had Weiss up ahead, but the defender kind of stopped, so he went ahead of the defender. So they'll call it offsides on that one. So we go back the other way. Getting the Buff shorthanded. Comes up on the near side. That's going to be lobbed, and that's going to go probably out of bounds. And that'll be a throw-in for DBU. Now substitute for both teams. So coming back in, Jonathan Marquez for Dallas Baptist. And also coming in, Venancio Calderon, the 5'4 freshman from El Paso, will come back in for WT. Sam Scarth will come out, also coming in. Enriquez will make his way in, and so too will be Marshall Dixon for DBU. So they're trying to bring some extra pressure offensively. Actually, Dallas Baptist looks like they have I think have a yellow card called on DBU. So that'll be a free kick for the Buffaloes. Time is taken as the official will score this one. So the call went against Leo Larson, and he also got a yellow card for dissent, according to this. So for the Buffaloes, it'll be a free kick. They restart the clock. Just about 3 minutes. Well, left about maybe 4 minutes left to play. Again, we don't have a running clean clock out here because of a technical difficulty with the clock. So this one's put in play. Buffs control, but knock it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for Dallas Baptist. Chris Palomino saying that wasn't off of him, but side judge differs on the throw-in. It's going to be headed back. That's going to be lobbed up toward the middle. DBU attacks. Payne McKeever comes up to make the theft. Nicely done. Have to go back to the back side on the back line. Over on the far side. Here's a shot toward the goal. T kicks it away and leaves it up ahead across the midline. Running it down, Hollenbaugh. Over on the right side. Again, this is an important Lone Star Conference matchup with Dallas Baptist 3-1 in the league. That is blocked and knocked out of bounds. And so let's see what that's going to be called. Time is taken. I think it's going to be a goal kick. Dallas Baptist wanted a foul call, but here's the attempt. They lob it up toward the goal. And that was just a header. I think he just lost his footing on that, but they wanted a foul on that. That's not the case. Now they'll put it in play. Goal kick with 3 minutes left. Scramble for the loose ball. Dallas Baptist has it. They control it on the back line, approaching the midline. Come over on the near side. Hollenbaugh comes up, will dribble up. Comes over on the near side, trying to, finds Volker. Volker lobs it up toward the goal, and that's going to be brought out by Asaph Christal. Christal will pull that one in. Christal is telling everybody to head up the field as he's going to put this one in play. Lobs it across, trying to get it to Palomino. That's going to go out of bounds, and let's see which way they say that's going to go. It's going to be a WT throw in. So the Buffs will lob it up ahead. Trying to control it. Weiss, Rotom will get it back on the right side, scramble for it. And that is going to be a foul on the near side. That's going to be against the Buffaloes. A yellow card. They're going to pull out a yellow card. And that could be against, I don't know if that was Weiss or Palomino. Timeout taken. So it'll be a free kick. About a minute and a half left in this one. Here's the kick. It's inbounds. That's going to be headed way back by the Buffaloes. Nicely done. Over on the right side, attacking is Enriquez. Enriquez will dribble up, and that's going to be a throw in for the Buffaloes. So slowly taking their time over there. That'll be Anthony Perea. Timeout taken by DBU. I'm not sure what the referee is indicating is stoppage in play. So it's going to be a free kick for WT instead. There was a foul called on Dallas Baptist. It's going to be taken up on the near side. Buffs come over, try to control it, and they do. Kicking it up as it goes out of bounds will be Chris Palomino. So throw in for DBU. Scramble for the loose ball. Hartman kicks it up. McKeever odds it up ahead. It's going to be Hollenbach who controls it. Over to Franklin. Over on the right side. It's attacking. There's a minute left. Kiever keeps it ahead. Payne. It's controlled by DBU. They're trying to take it over on the right side. They do so. With it is Unger. Unger lobs it toward the goal. That's going to be headed out by the Buffs. And Payne and McKeever will lob this one up across the midline. And that's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Dallas Baptist. The goalie will get set to throw this one in. He controls it. Time is running out. And about 20 seconds left. Buffs will send it up toward the midline. Trying to control it is Enriquez. That one goes out. Nope, stays in. Hartman, or check it. McKeever. Payne sends it back toward the midline. And that is the match right there. The Buffs, a hard-fought win as they take this one 1-0 over Dallas Baptist. And Butch Lawford puts his hands up as he shakes the hands of Jess Jobe. So what a hard-fought match this was today. And so, again, nicely done by the Buffaloes as they finally get a win here at home, 1-0 over Dallas Baptist. And the nice thing about that for the Buffaloes, that improves them to 2-0-3 in conference standings. DBU falls to 3-2 in the conference standings. So nice win here at home for West Texas A&M. We'll take a timeout. We'll do so. We'll go back over some stats, and then we'll go from there on our post-game show. But first, this break on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Delicious, refreshing, Pepsi.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
We are Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
Welcome back to the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University as the Buffs come away with a hard-fought 1-0 win over Dallas Baptist, and that improves the Buffs on the season overall to 2-0-3 in conference play for WT, and then overall for WT they improved to 4-2-7 while Dallas Baptist falls to 4-5-4 on the season. But a very important Lone Star Conference win for the Buffs as we look at our final statistics from today. As far as the shots are concerned, very aggressive in the first half for the Buffaloes as they outshot DBU 12-8. Shots on goal, the Buffaloes again aggressively lead that one 7-1. Saves 6 for DBU to 1 for the Buffaloes. And then fouls 13 for the Buffs to 5 for DBU. And corner kicks are 4 and 4. And so again, hard-fought win here at home for WT. As, like you said, they improved to 2-0-3 in Lone Star Conference play. And DBU falls to 3-2 on a hard-fought win here this afternoon. We're going to take a timeout. We'll do so and come back with our post-game interviews with head coach Butch Lawfer and Dylan Watson, who scored the lone goal in this one today. But first, this break on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Beef in the heart of Texas. The prairie
Bud Light, proudly brewed
in the heart of Texas.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
To the pitch on the campus of West Texas A&M University, where the Buffaloes come away with a very hard-fought 1-0 win over Dallas Baptist today. The guy scoring that goal, Dylan Watson, joining us, the freshman from Flower Mound, and talk a little bit about this match. This was a hard-fought game today.
Super hard-fought game. You know, we knew this Dallas Baptist team was going to be good last year. I heard that they had a rough season, but our coach told us that coming into this year they were going to be very good. So we just knew what to expect, and especially when we went a man down, we knew that we'd have to fight even harder.
Absolutely. A red card took them down to 9, and so they had to come through. We'll get to the goal in a moment, but let's just talk about how aggressive you guys were offensively, especially in the first half. You kept everything on their half of the field. That was the game plan coming in today?
Yeah, we knew they were going to sit back a little bit, and so, I mean, we had a lot of shots on target, but we couldn't really find the back of the net in the first half. And we just kept pushing and pushing, so we finally got one in the second half.
Got this one in the second half, and it was did you give your buddy Sam Scarth a nice pat on the back for a nice feed?
After that, yeah, I saw him lying on the ground, and I was like, got to give it to you, man. Great pass.
It was a perfect pass, and then you executed nicely to put the Buffs up 1-0. Again, it was a shorthanded goal, too, because you were down 1. And so, again, trying to keep the advantage on your end.
Oh, it was rough. I mean, I think back there every time I had, 3 people on my back. They were on our half the entire time, as you could tell, last 20 minutes. And, we just fought our hardest until the last minute to keep that victory.
Well, again, a hard-fought win here today, and also a nice win at home. It's the first win this season here at home.
Yeah, we had, I think we're at 7 ties. 7 ties so far, so it feels good to get a victory.
Well, the first one here is always nice indeed. And so, again, congratulations on this one. You get ready to hit the road, but you get to enjoy it here at home for a little bit.
Yes, sir, yeah. I mean, the drive isn't going to be as bad. I think we're headed to New Mexico, maybe. I think. Yep.
So your next one I think is UTPB, and then you'll go over to New Mexico.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
But nevertheless, it'll be a nice drive.
Yes, sir.
Dylan Watson, congratulations on the win. Nice job today. Nice goal. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Dylan joining us here on the post-game show. We'll get head coach Butch Lawfer to make his way in here as he comes in. And again, nice win at home, 1-0 over Dallas Baptist, and you finally got that win at home. It's been eluding you all season. Haven't played bad here at home. It's just you just haven't been able to get the win yet.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, it's been a heck of a season in terms of scoring goals for us, and if anything, we make it exciting.
Yeah,
and you don't see many people leaving before the end of the game. So, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings if we were so far ahead at halftime. A couple games, people could leave and we could sit back and enjoy it. But no, really proud of the guys, especially we go down a man and we have to make adjustments and then we get the goal and hang on. Really did a good job of defending their 11 to our 10, and it's just going to make a really nice weekend now.
Yeah, I know it really will. It'd be a really nice weekend. More importantly, it puts you another win in the win column in the conference race, and it brings you closer to them because they are now dropping back to 3-2.
Yeah, definitely. And I think I don't know if anybody really wants to play us. We've done everything so well for so long this season except the final third, and I haven't seen the stat sheets or how many shots on goal or how many shots we had or how many saves.
It was 12 to had it for a moment, but I think it was like 12 to 8.
Yeah, okay, so you're getting 12 shots on goal, and
I think it was 7-1 in the first half.
Yeah, so I mean we could have been 2-0 at halftime, and that was that's the frustration where you create those really, really good chances and we're not clinical enough in front of goal, and people may think that we don't practice that, but we've been practicing that every dang day, over and over and over again, and
well, you got to applaud the effort. I mean, it was especially you guys were aggressive, even probably more so in the first half, just keeping it on there.
Yeah, we were. Well, we're the makeup psychological of this team is to go forward and not to sit back, and it's really not in their DNA, and so. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the game could have really been over at halftime, and so now you leave them in the game, and one little mistake, one referee's decision, and now you're looking at a different 1-0 the other way, and then they park the bus, and now you're throwing hand grenades in there, hoping to open that thing up a little bit. But it's, kudos to Dylan. He played really well the other night down in St. Mary's, and he's a great kid. He's learning a lot. He's a fantastic athlete, and we're lucky to have him in our program.
The nice thing, too, for your club is you're getting so many guys in, too, as well, trying to keep everybody as fresh as you can.
Well, we try. That was one of the discussion points today. We had we started some guys that haven't played very much today because the guys that played the other night down in San Antonio really, really left it on the field, and the travel and getting back at 6:30 in the morning and all that kind of stuff. And then so we wanted to freshen up the team a little bit, and I thought that worked pretty well. And I think maybe that's one reason why we were so aggressive the first, especially the first 30 minutes. Had all his chances and stuff, and but a lot of people played, and that's positive for us.
Get to go on the road now as we wrap things up here. You get to go down to UTPB and then, of course, over to Eastern. Always a good battle. I don't want to say grudge matches, but good competition anyway.
Oh yeah. It's UTB is always a tough one, and they got a new coach, and they've been kind of up and down a little bit. So, but it seems like whenever we show up, it's always a battle, and it's one thing we've tried to tell our team. Look, they could be 11-0 or 0-11, and you're going to get their best chance every damn game, and that's what it is. And that's, I think that's a sign of respect, and. But you've got to be able to step up every day in and out and deal with that scenario.
Well, enjoy this home win tonight here at home before you hit the road. Congrats.
Thanks for everything you guys do. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And Coach Butch Lawfer joining us on the post-game show. And, again, just a nice, hard-fought 1-0 win over Dallas Baptist. Of course, just in a little bit, the ladies will be out here. They'll be taking on Midwestern, but we have a little bit of a break in between matches today. The final here in favor of the Buffaloes. They win it at home, their first home win this season. As far as the contests are concerned, so they're thrilled to come away with this 1-0 win over Dallas Baptist. Big thanks to our camera guys today, Kason Johnson, G.J. Brooks, and Gaston Yobel. Appreciate those. And then Chris Jaquez with us taking care of engineering today's contest. That'll do it. Buffs win it 1-0 on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.